Dear friends, hi, welcome back to Alpha Physio Pelvic Care. All things pelvic health. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anastasia Uvarova and I'm qualified and practicing pelvic floor physiotherapist in Cyprus for over 10 years, and I also work online. And today's video will be honestly a sensational video because I have not done such videos before, and I also could not kind of find this similar information that has been gathered together in one video. And today's information will be very useful for all moms to be, and also for somebody who had a cesarean section recently. Why I'm saying all moms to be? Because we know, especially in Cyprus, but also in Europe, cesarean section rate are at a certain level, 30+%, varies by country. So you never know if you might end up with cesarean section. We do our birthing preparation, we do our birthing plan, but sometimes things happen. And if you have a cesarean section birth, there is a certain specifics to how you recover after, because it is a major abdominal operation. I will share my 5 tips that are very important to follow through and to know before you even go into the labor or if you gave birth recently. And make sure you watch this video until the end, because number 5 is the one that I promise nobody will tell you. Not your girlfriends, not even probably your OBGYN. And maybe if you look through internet at your own kind of initiative, you might find something like this. But usually this is the best kept secret. And I don't really know why, because it should be spread far and wide. So make sure you watch the whole video until the tip number 5. Before we begin, I would like to ask you for one single tiny favor, and it's the only favor I will actually ask you. If you're watching my videos, please drop that like right now, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any videos about your pelvic health, because pelvic health goes throughout your life. There is no stages of life when we would not need to know or to take care about our pelvic floor. So make sure you subscribe and let's go. Tip number 1. If you are preparing for birth, you are pregnant, there should be always an assumption that you might have vaginal birth or cesarean section birth. And this is very important because you will be best prepared. I know there are quite a few women who are not kind of considering cesarean section, and then they might end up with a C-section, and there they're not prepared on what's to come. So it's better to be prepared for everything and not need it. And that's the best case scenario. So after cesarean section, immediately, tip number 1, and even before you go into labor, painkillers. Discuss painkillers with your doctor. Discuss painkillers with your doctor that are suitable for you. Discuss painkillers that are effective enough, that can give you enough pain relief after C-section. Painkillers that are compatible with breastfeeding. So talk again to your doctors. Is there maybe something a little bit stronger than just the Panadol you can get that will not affect your breastfeeding, and how you can work around the whole process of taking painkillers. I know a lot of moms that come to me that would say, I was suffering to the point of tears, to the point of despair, to the point of really having the whole experience being negative just because of that pain. And this is major abdominal operation. So discuss painkillers. Make sure you have them prescribed in advance. So even when you go back home, you don't have to run around the pharmacy and look for the painkillers, and ask your doctor what should be the line of taking the medication. So this should be discussed in advance. Tip number 2. And this is a God's given gift to us, which is laxative. Laxatives. I would really suggest that you take laxative in about first 7 days, 10 days after birth. And it can be something very natural. Here in Cyprus, we have this so-called fruit and fiber, and for most people, it works great. Some people like to take their magnesium citrate, daily dose of 400 milligrams, and it makes them go, because that toilet trip, especially the first toilet trip after cesarean section, might be a challenge, especially if you're constipated. So you want things to be really, really soft and smooth. And even if they become a little bit on the softer side, that's fine. You of course don't want to overdo it. So take laxatives as the doctor suggests, as it is per prescription, but make sure you do have them in advance and you are ready to take them whenever your doctor gives you a green light to take them. Number 3, a support belt, a support garment. It can be a support garment that is like the whole, like panties, or it can be a special support belt. The most important thing, it has to cover all the way up from your zygote process, so from the area where the rib starts and all the way down to your pubic bone. By no means it should be sitting directly around the area of the scar. And if you choose to have the support garment, it should be specially designed for cesarean section. Most of the time it's either like really high-waisted pants that has supported front part but little bit looser back part. It should not be a type of Spanx or shapers, something that is designed to give you the hourglass shape. No, because these kind of pants, they will create a lot of pressure in your waist and downwards pressure in your lower abdominal and pelvic floor. And this is the really last thing we want to have after having major abdominal operation. So special garments that can support your cesarean section that are designed with this purpose. Number 4, something that people might not immediately think about and think through, and I have actually made a separate video about that, but when you go back home and take care of your baby, you want all your surfaces to be waist level. You don't want to bend down low. You don't want to be in a weird twisted position. You can ask for the first few days, you can ask father to help you to place the baby down into the cot, or you can raise cot's base. Now, I have heard that there has been regulations that do not allow the cot side to go down. Okay, before we used to have this kind of cots in Cyprus when I gave birth 10 years ago. Now, due to safety reasons, you don't get these cots where you drop the one side down, but cots are usually set where you can put the base lower and higher. You want it the highest because a newborn baby will obviously not crawl out of the bed initially, and by the time they will be, you will be healed. Make sure the changing table is surface level. Make sure the bath is surface level, so probably getting a bath stand, and you not always need to buy a new one, you can always get hand-me-downs. If you have to change your baby on, let's say, your bed, make sure you sit down next to the child and then change them. So really not a lot of bending forward. It will strain the abdominal area, it can cause just more discomfort, not only on your abdominal area but also around your low back. So things waist level. Number 5, we finally arrived to the final one, and this one is my favorite. The cesarean section recovery quite often is played down to, let's remove your stitches, let's check your stitches, stitches are fine, healing is happening, thank you, bye. Pap test and you're left to your own devices. But cesarean section scar recovery program is of an absolute essence to regain your normal body function, to reduce the pain with the movement, the tightness feeling around the scar, later on pain with intercourse, because there is, I had endless moms who would come with the pain, they had a cesarean section, they would have sex and they would complain about pain, and they would say, well, I didn't have vaginal birth because of the proximity, because of the scar tissues. So scar massage, basic breathing, basic exercises that strengthen and gently stretch abdominal area are essential for recovery, and it can start in day 1. In the description, I have linked to my own cesarean section recovery course, and also on my channel under a playlist C section, I have some demo videos that you can check out. They're very simple, 5 to 7 minutes videos. It's either a massage technique or an exercise technique. And you can actually start really early. And it's not going to be something very difficult. It's going to be simple breathing, simple belly massage for the first few days. It will make you feel much better around the scar. The area will relax. There will be better lymphatic flow around the area. You will improve the sensation around the scar and slowly start to engage your core muscles, even in a very, very, very gentle way in the beginning. The program takes you from day 0 post-operation, so starting with a very basic technique such as belly breathing and gentle, non-direct scar massage, up to 6 weeks. And then after 6 weeks, you can start to do your direct scar massage and start to do more deeper work for your core and pelvic floor. And the program includes these. And it's designed the way so it doesn't overwhelm you with the amount of things and exercises you have to do. And for every day, you get a little direction. What massage technique you should do and what exercise, which will take you, as I said before, 5 to 7 minutes. Check out link below. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I hope these tips will really make your post C-section recovery easier. It will make the whole experience more positive for you. If you have anything that you would like to add, some life hack that really helped you, that you really want to share with the world and would like to spread the word, make sure you write it in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button. And if you watch this video until the end, thank you so much. It means a word to me when I spread my knowledge and you find it useful and you apply it in the real life. Thank you so much, and we will see you back very, very soon. Bye.